Ange, you've had time to settle in here at Lennoxtown after I suppose all the chaos and the demands of what happens with a new manager and all the media interest. I'm guessing as a manager you're happiest being out on the training pitches and working with your players?
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, settled into Lennoxtown almost feels like I'm living here at the moment, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, spending a lot of time here, enjoying working with the players, enjoy working with the staff and getting to know everyone. And yeah, there's probably a bit of a calmness with what happens, on the training pitch as compared to sort of the stuff you need to deal with outside.
Already, we've seen some movement in terms of your squad. On July the 1st, the first news was the fact that you've signed up Leigh Griffiths for another year. Celtic fans obviously know him over a lot of years. He's scored 123 goals for us. We've seen what he's capable of. You're obviously hoping that he'll be able to produce that form again for you.
Yeah, look, again, I try not to sort of have preconceived ideas about anyone. Whenever I've gone into a new position, I'll always back myself to make my own assessments. And with Leigh, I just saw a footballer who, I don't think he's old in terms of in football terms by any stretch. He's a goal scorer, which we all know is the most difficult position on the field to find players. He knows Celtic, he knows the league, and I had a good chat to him, and I think he, even in himself, I think he wants to make sure that his legacy at this football club is a positive one right up until the end. I think he probably feels like he's got some unfinished business. So, I'm more than happy to give him that opportunity. As I said, the kind of football we play, I believe he can score goals, and I'm happy to add him here to the squad and the players we have.
At the other end, you've brought in another young player just almost at the start of his career, Osaze Urhoghide. I know you had a chance to speak to him, before you came up here and before he came. He seems excited to be joining you and be part of this vision you've got for the club. Yeah,
look, I was really impressed with Osaze. I mean, obviously, the club had done some scouting work, and there's a whole range of players they were kind of looking at before I came in, and I had a look at all the players who were kind of on the list of potentially bringing in, and he was one that I was really keen to talk to, most importantly, because it was a big decision in his career. He obviously wouldn't know me too well, but he certainly knows Celtic as a football club and what it's done for young players who've come through here. And I just spoke to him about my vision for the football we're going to play here and how he could fit into that, and he responded really well. I think it was, as I said, it was a big decision for him. He had some big options ahead of him, but he chose a development pathway, and that showed me that he's the right type of character we need here, and I look forward to working with him.
We're about to swap Lennoxtown for Wales for a training camp and obviously some games. I'm guessing one of the positives for that is you'll get the full squad back, because all the international boys, particularly the Scottish boys, will be meeting up, and you'll get to work with the full first team squad. Yeah,
really looking forward to it. I mean, it's been good because I've sort of mainly worked with the younger boys at the moment, but it's given me a really good understanding of the talent we have at that level and the kind of depth we may have. And so, from that perspective, it's been a good sort of bedding in process, but no doubt can't wait to get all the sort of the Scottish nationals in, some of the other boys who had different end dates and are starting at different times, and have a full squad in, and not just for training, I guess, just to create an environment in the dressing room that I want, and hopefully set us off on a new journey that's going to be positive and successful for everyone. So I'm looking forward to linking up. It's been good having this period because I'm already sort of familiar with the staff and, like I said, the younger players, so it'll be easier for me to connect with some of the more senior lads at the club.
I suppose having that 10 days away where you're all together, as you say, it gives you that chance for a bit of team spirit to develop, and for them to get to know you better and for you to get to know them as well.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think they need to get to know me. Ultimately they've got to believe in me rather than what I say, and there's no better chance. We're together 24/7, and gives us plenty of opportunities to connect on the training pitch, off the training pitch. So we've got some friendly games, which again gives us some purpose. So I'm looking forward to it.
And you've got that target of July the 20th, the first leg of the Champions League game against FC Midtjylland. I'm guessing everything is focused on getting the team ready for that game.
Yeah, that's kind of the start point for us. But again, I've said already, I kind of my most narrow focus is on each day. If you look too far ahead and you're kind of thinking, oh well, it's three and a bit weeks away, that you kind of miss the opportunity to improve today. So for me, today's the most important day. Then tomorrow will be the next important day, and so hopefully when we get around to the game against Mitchell, and we'll be ready.